This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. Cut out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second and 8. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Olave with the catch. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. And the Buccaneers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Getting the fullback involved here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. Throwing deep towards the end zone. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Finds a man right side. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Pretty throwing here on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the... Second down. They are throwing it again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alontae Taylor making the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Boy, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
Let's go. 70 range.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So that's one quarter. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. This ball's caught by Palmer. And this one does not go far. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. 18. Rockwood 18. Set up. Cut 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Go.
Here's a throw. Forced out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the jump.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Check. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final one in this half. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready, ready. Hurt, hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
And you're going for this. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. and now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Track 60. Ready?
First down throw by Purdy. Into the hands of Olave. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Hit the street. Street. Set go.
Now Purdy. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. This is complete to Olave. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
Hey,
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Saints. Backed up considerably here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Flush down now to his left. The ball is out. And this one kicks out at the 5. Lucky break that keeps a scoring opportunity alive here. All right, right, so they're facing fourth down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. What a hurt to fumble it away inside field goal range. But thanks to that ball bouncing out, they'll get a chance to try a field goal, or who knows, maybe even go for it.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Trap ball leading. Set. 19 tight. Not 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Take go.
They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Go street. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 79 Bronco.
Back to throw. Got a man. Palmer has it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 run. 18 run. Come 19. Come 19. Hup.
Back now, pressure on its way. He beams one deep right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And now it's 2nd down. Now it's Purdy. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
On third down, Purdy. Olave with the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. To throw again, it's Purdy. That's caught beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Purdy on first down. On the move, headed right. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Let's go now. Tiger, 19, Tiger. Buffalo 18. Take go.
He's back to throw. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Off the plate fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. Huh.
They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Here's second and 2. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, first and 10. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Okay, ready.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Purdy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down throw by Purdy. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Touchdown, New Orleans. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints tie this game at 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. Got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to... End zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers need only one to take the lead. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Second and 10 now. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
On 3rd down, Purdy. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Now it's Purdy. He connects downfield on 4. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Palmer. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go. Go.
Throwing it to start this drive. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Coke 19. Coke 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Warriors 70. Check. Check go.
4th down, they'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
This finds Evans, complete. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Purdy. This is complete to Olave. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
From the 43. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Yeah, I'm born in a million. Yeah, I'm born in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipes. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro,